Hey guys, welcome back to some more reviews, and welcome back to the Wes Craven Movie Reviewing Marathon. Of course, welcome to my review and discussion on The People Under the Stairs. One of Wes Craven's first movies he made in the 90s, and was the end of his 3-picture deal he had with Universal. And yeah, today, People Under the Stairs. We're getting to another one of my favorites from Wes Craven. I know it probably sounds like I'm saying that a lot, but this really is up there, man. Watching this again really brought a smile to my face, really brought me back to the time when I had first seen this movie. Because like I said, I had gotten this DVD pack that had this, Serpent in the Rainbow, and Shocker. And I remember watching all three movies a lot as a kid, mainly Serpent in the Rainbow, in this film, People Under the Stairs. And it's really the perfect horror film for the whole family in a way. It's got its brutal, gory moments, got a lot of blood and just vile, just pretty dark scenes. There's a lot of antics and fun ideas. And you have this lead character, Fool, who's this kid who lives in a real bad part of town. His mom's dying, I think, from cancer. Doesn't have any money, he's going to get evicted, and Ving Rhames, this guy Leroy, gets a lead that basically the people that own a lot of the places around them, whether it's the apartment complexes or the stores, basically the people that are the landlords, they are filthy rich. There's rumors they have gold, and that they're just stuck up, real awful bad people. They're just basically monsters, and in the movie we get to find out how horrible these people really are. I mean, they're just disgusting people. So Ving Rhames comes up with this idea where him and Fool and another guy are gonna another guy named Spencer, they're gonna all go there and pretty much rob this house. And they're gonna try and so they can find the treasure there. And while they're in the house, they find out it's a lot darker than they thought it was going to be. It's a lot more vicious, a lot more evil, and they find out about the people under the stairs. And this movie is such a good bounce back from Shocker, because even though I do like Shocker, like I said, it's went down not my respect, but really my love for it. I used to love Shocker to death. I think it's gone a bit down. It's a fun movie, but it's not nearly as good as it could have been. I think there's a lot there for Shocker. I don't know if it quite reached its full potential. I think Mitch Pileggi is a great actor in that film, but this is definitely the perfect bounce back for Wes Craven. And this movie, like I said, it's a horror film for the whole family in a way. I know it sounds crazy saying that, but it has its dark moments. It has gore, blood, viciousness. But then it also has a lot of light moments of levity and comedy and just humor. And really, as a kid, it was a movie that both scared me and entertained me. I really liked the lead character, Fool. Brandon Adams, I think he's a great lead. I think he's a good actor for a kid actor. I think he does a great job. And I think the rest of this cast is great. I mean, Wendy Robbie, Everett McGill, AJ Langer, Ving Rhames, Sean Whalen, who had gone to be in Laid to Rest. He would get a pretty crazy death scene in that movie. He's been in a decent amount of things after this, Sean Whalen. He's kind of more of a underground type of horror celebrity. Kelly Jo Minter, of course, I recognize. Almost said I recommend her. I don't know if I recommend her from Nightmare on Elm Street. The acting in there was kind of but here it's a bit better. But Kelly Jo Minter, who, like I said, I recognize from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. She was in that movie. Like I said, I think her acting's a bit better in this movie. I think the script's a lot better in this movie, so maybe that helped her out. But I just love the story. This idea of Wes Craven making it about the house that it says it right here on the front. In every neighborhood, there is one house that adults whisper about and children cross the street to avoid. I like that. Making a story about the looming house, the mystery, what is going on behind the scenes here. I like that. That's a cool idea. I like the fact that there's just this really messed up couple who you find out is like an incest couple because they're brother and sister, but they also act like husband and wife. And one of them wears a gimp outfit, running around with a shotgun and blasting holes in the wall. You've got the plot of them stealing kids and raising them like they're their own. And basically, if they hear evil, see evil, speak evil, they cut those parts out. Real dark stuff. They lock them down in the basement and they become these cannibalistic. I really don't know what they became. I guess they were down in the basement for so long that they ended up, their eyes adjusted to the darkness and their skin was all messed up. Basically kind of mutates them in a way. I don't really know if it mutates them. I don't know what it does, but it fucks these people up that are under the stairs. They just look all crazy and mongoloid and monstrous. And they're cannibals. And you got one of them that escaped named Roach. Sean Whalen is a fun character with a slingshot. And Fool is basically just trying to survive the night. And I like the idea of him escaping the first time, but coming back to save the character Alice, AJ Langer, who I thought was a decent character. This character who is the beloved daughter of the family, who the wife, is obsessed with, wants to make her the perfect daughter. And eventually this character, Alice, rises up and tells her to go to hell. And that's a good moment. The ending is very satisfying where, Fool comes back to save Alice. You got some just cool scenes of him in the fireplace and the chimney, just, crawling up, and one of the characters taking a shotgun and blasting away the fireplace. There's just so many good scenes in this movie, so many good set pieces and just thrilling moments, whether it's the scenes of them inside the walls of the house and running around. There's traps set up and they're taking shotguns and shooting against the wall. You got this Rottweiler, this dog that's going around and biting people and killing. Well, I don't know if he really kills anybody, but he's messing some people up in this movie. You got the couple doesn't play. It isn't like this couple, you don't buy them as the villains. They're just, maybe like lazy villains. None of that at all. They are wonderful villains. They are creepy. They are eerie. Especially it says here his character is just called Man. But I think they refer to each other as mom and dad. So the dad character, he's like, when he kills Ving Rhames, he kills him in cold blood and just guts him in the cellar. He's showing Fool everything. Him gutting Ving Rhames and throwing the body parts to the people under the stairs. And I keep them real hungry. They're also racist. So yeah, they made them everything. Racist. They're incest couple. They kidnap people. They're murderers. They mutilate people. They're evil people, and they've got a bunch of money, and they don't care about anybody around them. The power of greed is there with these people. They just are completely greedy, and they don't care if everything around them rots as long as they get the fortune and the money. And it was cool seeing a crowd-pleasing ending, a very good, uplifting ending, which I think this, Serpent and the Rainbow, and Shocker all did that, which was cool. You think about before this, Nightmare on Elm Street had a pretty downbeat ending. You could say Hills Have Eyes had an upbeat ending, but really, it's real dark. The ending shot of Hills Have Eyes is the dad character realizing, oh shit, I've become a killer. I've stooped down to their level. That last shot, think about that last shot of the movie of the shocked look of the father looking into the camera. It's a very good ending. Last House on the Left is as far from a happy ending as you can get. So it was cool that in this movie, Fool gets the gold, gets the fortune. Sort of everybody wins, except for Ving Rhames' character. He gets killed in a very brutal way. He just gets shot and killed in cold blood. But I just like the moment of the people under the stairs getting their revenge on the mom character, killing her. There's a really iconic scene in this movie that I absolutely love. It's just a quick shot, but I love the shot of the mom is out of it. She's completely lost her mind at this point. She's just cutting away at this board, and Alice walks in, and she turns around and puts the knife up and just screams and runs out with the knife. That is just chilling. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the acting. Maybe it's the way it's framed, because it's framed in a certain way where it looks like she's just off of her freaking rocker. And just that the whole scene was classic to me. I love the fun stuff, man. The dad character, I'm gonna kill you, taking the slingshot and shooting him in the head. Just all the stuff that happens to the father character of him just getting beat up and stuff. It's a lot of fun slapsticky stuff at times, but it really works, man. It's a movie that, like I said, it's for the whole family. It's got its dark, gory, crazy moments. There is gore in this movie. I mean, Ving Rhames' character is getting gutted and thrown to a pit of rotting filth. Like, it's just a pit of goo and rot. It's disgusting. And that is very disturbing. Even as a kid, I was like, oh, that's gross. Jeez, this is dark. So it does this thing where it goes from light to dark. It goes from just real grisly moments of just violence to, okay, let's have a little bit of levity. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have this guy running around in a gimp costume firing a shotgun at the walls. It is the most absurd thing you're going to see in a movie. It is absolutely crazy, but it works. Wes Craven does a lot of things in this movie that, once again, are different. And that's the thing I love about Wes Craven is this is not the same as Shocker. Shocker was like camp and wild energy and just speed to the max. Just everything. Energy, no pun intended, electricity to the max. Just that movie's so full of energy and so wacky and so crazy and so out there and totally 80s. This is a bit different than that. It's got its darkness, but then it's got its light stuff. It's got its fun stuff. The lead character, Fool. This guy did a great job playing this character. Was it Brandon Adams, I said? Yeah, Brandon Adams. I think he did a great job as the lead. I mean, this is a performance that requires a lot of stunt work of him running around, very emotional scenes, and I think he does a great job in this movie. So a great lead character. The side characters like Alice and Leroy and Ruby, these are great characters. I mean, I really like these characters. Even the Spencer character is kind of fun, where it's like, oh, the Boy Scout thing didn't work? All right. And he goes in there as this, I think he's like inspecting the gas levels and stuff, supposedly. But he's really doing it to get inside of the house. But yeah, there's just a lot of threats in this movie. Not only the people under the stairs, but the mom and dad characters. They're really out there and just crazy. The Rottweiler. It's just a really iconic movie for a lot of reasons, and it's gone down to be a fan favorite for most people. This is a Wes Craven movie that gets discussed and talked about a lot, and I can definitely see why. This is a movie with a lot of iconic scenes, a lot of great stuff, great characters, acting is on point. I like the music. The music is fun. The ending song is great. I think the ending song is Do the Right Thing, which is a lot of, it might be the ending. I think, yeah, Do the Right Thing. So, cool. That's the ending song to the movie. Fun way to end your movie. Money raining down from the sky. The villains get their just desserts. It's really cool. Because you don't get a lot of movies that do this anymore. It's very rare. Even for back then, it was rare for a horror movie to have a upbeat ending. And Wes Craven did it all 3 times. Bill Pullman, survived that movie. The Jonathan character survived in Shocker. So the fact that he was able to do some more upbeat endings, which was pretty cool. And the Scream movies would all have upbeat endings for the most part. So, yeah, I like the ending. I like just a lot of elements in this movie. Whether it's the music, the atmosphere of the house, the look of the house. You have some good set design. these absolutely disgusting human beings as these killers. I mean, the acting's wonderful by Wendy Robbie and Everett McGill. They're such great characters. They're so over the top. It's wonderful. They're so just wacky. The side characters are good. I mean, it's just all around a wonderful movie. And I want to give a shout out to Scream Factory for one-upping this Blu-ray. This might have came out before Serpent and the Rainbow's Blu-ray. I think this was Wes Craven's last commentary he did was on this. Yeah, audio commentary with Wes Craven. I think this is the last thing that Wes Craven did before he passed away. And I think this is a much better Blu-ray than the Serpent and the Rainbow Blu-ray. I mean, it has better artwork. I love that artwork. Very cool. Has some good special features. It actually looks good. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but in the Serpent and the Rainbow Blu-ray, there's moments in that movie where it glitches and the screen kind of gets a bit staticky at times. There's like a lot of film grain, which I like film grain, but there's a lot of it in that movie. There's a lot of like hair and dust in the lens. I don't know. The Serpent and the Rainbow Blu-ray, they didn't even do anything for that movie. They just treated it like trash. But this one's a really good transfer. I mean, it looks great. I know there's a 4K out there, but I'll be honest, this is good enough for me. It still looks good. Lots of features. I love that artwork. Sometimes I leave all the artwork just like that. I keep the custom artwork on there. But, yeah, People Under the Stairs. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for me. I was thinking about like 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. I want to give it a 4 out of 5 for me. It's a wonderful film. It's a great horror film. It's very well made. It truly is one of the better Wes Craven movies. As a fan favorite, I can definitely see why. So anyways, guys, if you've seen People Under the Stairs, I have a feeling I said Serpent and the Rainbow by accident, but hopefully I didn't. But if you've seen People Under the Stairs, comment down below your guys' thoughts on this movie. I want to hear your guys' opinions on it. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. But anyways, y'all, 4 out of 5 for me. Wonderful film. Great movie. And that's going to do it for this review. In the description below, I'll have my links to all my social media stuff. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, it is all in the description below. Thank you guys so much once again for watching. And thank you guys so much for all your guys' support on this series of videos so far. It's been an absolute blast. It's been a tall order, but I'm getting through it. We're trucking right along through this, and it's been a lot of fun, man. It's been a lot of fun. But anyways, y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and stay tuned for more reviews because we've got plenty more coming for you guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and the Explorer of Horror is out. See you guys later. Peace.